Welcome back to Illuminati. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, returning subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. So let's get right into this video. So the first thing we're going to know about Doctor Strange, things that I do know about Doctor Strange 2. Let's get right into it. So the first thing about this movie will be a lengthy film. So get ready to get your popcorn and your soda. Or if you just like me, I don't usually get too many type of beverages or, when it comes to movies. Be ready for a 2-hour and 5-minute movie. And I'm so glad that they stuck with this time because I'm like, originally they were talking about doing a 1 hour for Doctor Strange. I'm like, we haven't seen Doctor Strange since the first debut in 2016. So glad that we're getting a longer film. Thank you, Marvel, Kevin Feige, whichever one, Disney, I don't know who. Whoever put that word in to keep it a 2-hour, y'all to go for that. Hands down, GOAT move. The second thing I would like to talk to you guys about with this film is Sam Raimi is proud of this film. Okay, when your director is proud of his piece of art, because I look at movies as art, because the way how visually they're dope, it's great. I love that he's confident about this film. He said, hey, I'm going to show y'all how to make superhero films. Because let's be honest, Sam Raimi did a great job with the trilogy for Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Hands down, that trilogy was amazing for what it was. And now he will be doing Doctor Strange 2 and Doctor Strange 3. Okay? Like, I'm happy that Sam Raimi is a part of this project. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's proud of his project. You know what I'm saying? He should be. He's the director. He's the one that's making it into this live comic book adaptation into something greater. So it's good to see that the director is confident in his work. I like when someone's confident in what they're doing. So props to Sam Raimi. He's by far one of my favorite Marvel directors. Like, he's in my top 5. Okay? So that's good. The next piece of information about this movie, number 3. Number 3, this movie will deal with a new group. This group is called the Illuminati. This is something that's in the comics. I do know that for a fact. It deals with Avengers, just like a secret organization with Avengers and mutants working together, and also probably some other people too. By the way, I like how we're introduced to this group. We know Professor X, which is played by Pastor Stewart, is literally one of the members of this Illuminati. The other person that we know for a fact that's a part of this group is the other version of Tony Stark, which is played by Tom Cruise. So this group seems like to be this group that no one really knows about. And I guess they're trying to pretty much get rid of Doctor Strange, you know what I'm saying, for what he has done. He's got something going on where they try to literally arrest him. Okay? So that's the next piece of information. Now, the next piece of information I would like to present is Wanda. We're going to see different variants of Wanda. So far, it seems like there are only 2. I'm pretty sure there may be a few other versions of Wanda. Also known as Scarlet Witch. Just to want to share that with you guys. I'm interested to see how that's going to turn out. So that's the next piece of information about this, literally. Now, let's talk about the next thing. The next thing I would like to introduce is the other variants of Doctor Strange. So we have regular Doctor Strange that we're going to see in this film, but also we're introduced to his other 2 variants. We're introduced to a variant where he is Supreme Strange. Supreme Strange, I like the look to him. I like how creepy he is and just how, like, he just oozes, like, with horror element to him. I'm like, ooh. Also, the actor Benedict confirmed that it's going to be a much different take on his character as Supreme, not like it was in the Disney Plus series What If, Marvel, I should say. And I'm like, I'm cool with that. You know, if you're gonna do something different with the character to make it a little bit more unique, I'm totally fine with that. I'm like, okay, bring it on. Okay, bring it on. Let's see what you can do with this character to make him unique. Because this will be the first time we see a Supreme, like I said, in a live adaptation. You know, Zombie Strange is interesting too. I'm like, hey. The next thing I would like to say is for all my people that have not seen Spider-Man No Way Home, do not go see Doctor Strange 2 next weekend. And let me just explain why. These movies connect to one another. So if you remember, and sorry if I'm spoiling it for people that have not seen the movie, forgive me. But if you have seen No Way Home, it ties into Doctor Strange 2. And what do I mean by that? When they used that spell to correct what Peter wanted to do, where he didn't want everybody to know his identity, that came with a price because that opened up other dimensions. So we do know that these two movies connect. You get what I'm saying? So go see, you know, it's on DVD now. Go pick up Spider-Man No Way Home, or like I said, go rent it, buy it, whichever one, if you have not seen the movie. But yes, they connect. The next thing I would like to talk about, this movie had reshoots. Yikes! Reshoots are not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes they're a good thing, sometimes they're a bad thing. With this movie, I think it will definitely work, honestly, because sometimes reshoots are needed. Certain scenes they don't need in the movie, so they have to cut those scenes out and they do reshoots to make maybe some better scenes that kind of connect with the movie's overall story. So I do know that. Also in this movie, we're going to be introduced again with Wicca and Speed. Pretty much Wanda's kids will be in this. They were in WandaVision, and they're going to return in this actual film. So this is a part of the reshoots. I do know that for a fact because they weren't in the first trailer, the first couple trailers for Doctor Strange, so they are going to be in this movie. Also, I do know that WandaVision and kind of influenced a little bit of this second film. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything against it. Hey. So that's the other thing I do know. Also with this film, I heard that there's kind of like how Spider-Man was. There's gonna be some physical fight scenes in this. Besides using magic, because we all know that Doctor Strange uses magic, there are gonna be scenes where there's some physical fighting. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little balance. Okay, yeah, we know Doctor Strange used magic. Physical scenes, I'm totally okay with that. Okay, so we'll see how that turns out. The next piece of information about this film, we will be introduced to Miss Marvel in this film. I think she's being introduced because I got a feeling that she's gonna be like in the next like Avengers movies down the line. I don't know much about her character. I do know she's like kind of one of these characters that's able to open up portals. I do know that. I did a little homework on her. Okay. So we do see that. The last piece of information I want to share with you guys is this is going to be interesting. The future for Doctor Strange. So Doctor Strange will play a central member of the Avengers finally. Okay. Doctor Strange like, yo, let me be a central member of this team. And I think it's gonna be interesting because it's gonna this is gonna take place towards the end of the movie. You know, that's very interesting. And also I want to share one more piece of information. Benedict Cumberbatch, I hope I'm saying his name wrong. Forgive me if I'm not, guys, but he is still down to play Doctor Strange more. He's having the best time of his life playing this character too. So I can't wait to see a Doctor Strange 3, and maybe if he's in Avengers 5, totally okay with it. It's great to see when an actor is definitely like passionate about a role and everything. So that's it. This is my video for things I do know about Doctor Strange, and also a little information on his update, him still wanting to play the character. But you tell me in the comments, what was the most interesting news in this video for you? Was it the Variants of Doctor Strange? Was it just the runtime? Is it Sam Raimi? You tell me in the comments, guys. Your boy Ill Blur. My guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. And like I said, thanks for the people that watched the video all the way through. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. You guys are the real MVPs. Have a wonderful Sunday, guys, and I'm out.